BTS Army, what's up today? Tommy Marz back here with some more BTS goodness for you. I'm excited because right now I am in the dark and wild mode. As you know, I did part 1, part 2. It was great, and I have really become a fan of several songs in there that I have been jamming in my car, in my earbuds, when I'm playing Madden. It's pretty awesome. A couple of those songs that were on there that you guys have mentioned in the comments a lot. I loved Rain, Second Grade. On today's episode, we are going to watch together a live version of that song. Look here. This is the song that really, it grabbed me so hard. So when I was really thinking about it, I was like, you know what? My favorite song on this album is Look Here. It is. I really think it is. And there's so many good ones. I think everybody else fights for number 2 because all these other songs keep coming and going as like some of my favorites. But consistently, man, Look Here has been that jam for me personally. So it's been awesome. Other thing I want to say is before we get going is a couple of you, more than a bunch of you have dropped in on me and said hello, which I appreciate. And and I love when you do that. But you've dropped in on the comments and you come find me on Twitter and Instagram. And like I said, some of you have said, hey, you should be doing some of the new songs because you'll get more views. I want to tell you a couple things. Number one, I really appreciate that. Like when you guys come at me and you're kind of, I don't know, you like the channel, you like the videos and the reaction videos and all the BTS stuff we're doing together. I don't know, it makes me feel like you care. Like you really have kind of a vested interest in this. Like you want to see this keep going like that. And I don't know, that kind of tickles me. I really, really appreciate that. I just want to say is, yeah, I'm probably aware of it. I understand YouTube, I get it. And I search YouTube for things too when I'm looking for songs. So I understand the newer songs are going to probably be searched more and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know, man. For me, I really wanted to go back to the beginning. One in particular said, nobody's searching for Dark and Wild. So people, they're not going to see the video because they're not searching for it. And I get that. I do. I understand that. But if I was just here for views, that would be a whole different thing. I guess I would just be doing all of the brand new stuff. And I've had a couple videos. You guys know if you've been with me this whole time, this last couple months, when I first started this, I had no idea where I was going. I was I did Stay Gold, which I still listen to, which was, it's a newer jam. And so, yeah, some of those videos kind of went a little crazy and got a lot of views and stuff. But I don't know. I guess the truth is I guess I'm just not chasing it that way. I just want to, for me, I wanted to test the waters with BTS because everybody talks about them and they have so many fans and, they're charting records and they're just everywhere. And I was like, I want to see if this is something for me. Well, then I listened to it and I was like, okay, this is something for me. But then something really strange happened. I started to kind of get into their backstory. I wanted to learn more about them personally. With a lot of artists, that doesn't always happen for me. I like their music and that's it. With them, I don't know. It's just the story, their whole history was very intriguing to me. So for me, I felt like I had to find about them and I wanted to go way back. I wanted to go years ago when they were first starting out. And that's why I went to Dark and Wild. And just so you know, I want to address this. I understand the mixtapes and stuff that are before and the EPs and stuff. I wasn't aware. I was going by Wikipedia saying this was his first studio album. That's why I went to Dark and Wild. I wasn't aware of the other stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do all that. We're doing all that. If you want to be here with me, we're going to do all of it together because I'm very interested in all that. I guess the point is, yeah, I appreciate where you're coming from. I get it, but I'm down here in the 2014 era and I'm listening to this. I'm enjoying it. So I'm staying here. I'm staying right here for now and I'm going to work my way back up to the beginning. That doesn't mean when they have new releases that I won't do an initial reaction to it. Yeah, I'll do that. If I know that there's August 21st coming. So yeah, I'm aware of all that. So I just wanted to let you know, I want to say thanks for kind of looking out for me. I really do appreciate that. So if you're here and you found this video and this is like old school and you're here, well, kudos to you. Thanks for being here. I am so glad to have you. Okay. Second thing before we get started. So on a personal note, I just put this on Twitter the other day. I'm actually I'm putting together a music video for I have a record coming out. Like I mentioned, I have a record coming out very soon. And it's not announced. It has officially, like my publicist and stuff has not announced it and all stuff. That's coming. But what I do have the green light for is to start gathering footage. So here's my thing to you, BTS Army. I'm putting together a project for one of the songs that is on the EP. And what I'm asking is if you have any 10-second clips or photos of how you've been keeping busy this summer with all this quarantine and COVID-19 and everything, how you've been creative this summer or how you spent your summer, or give me something good about summer. Even with everything going on, shoot me a 5-10-second video of you enjoying summer or doing something this summer, or share a photo. Okay, I'm going to put the email address down below in the comments. So just email it there. I will get them all. I will sort through them. And yeah, that video is going to be coming out. So you'll maybe get to see your clip in there. Hopefully you do. So the email is summerbummerproject@gmail.com. Like I said, I will put the email address down there for you to do that. So everybody's open to submit, and it doesn't have to be in one specific country like the United States. It's everywhere. And actually, I would like the whole world representative. So if you're in Peru, if you're in South Korea, if you're in Malaysia, if you're in England, you're in Ireland, you're in Portugal, you're in Brazil, anywhere, send in the video, because I want to have the whole world represented in this video. All right, let's get to this. This is BTS Look Here Live. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know where this is. I have no idea what this is. It looks just the way I have it pulled up. It's a TV show or something. All I know is it caught my eye when I searched it. And I am excited. So here we go. I just love that guitar. All right. Oh, that pop of the crowd when the door opens and then they walk in through the door, man, that just gave me so many chills right there. That is so awesome. I love this. Yeah.
여러분 다 같이 치기
Wow, this is a little different now from the live stuff I've seen, and I've mentioned about it a million times, how the choreography is such a big part of what they do and how much I love it. But I kind of like this too. They kind of walk out, they strut out, they have that swag. It's like Swag City, and they got the mics, and they are just doing their thing. And it's like just kind of getting hype, getting the crowd hype and stuff. And I kind of really enjoy that too. The other thing is, I noticed that they just have the non-colored mics. Can anybody tell me when their different colored microphones came into play? When did that happen? What year? Or did that happen on a specific show? Was it a TV appearance? When that? Somebody please let me know that, okay? I love those toms. Here we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There he goes. Okay, you all know I love Arm's flow like the most, but it does go, because we've been talking about, I've been, in my last video, you saw the appreciation I'm getting for everybody, but when I'm talking about J-Hope and stuff, but like Suga, and I love his flow too. They all just have so much like spice that they bring to this whole group. It is awesome. Even back when, now, whenever year this is, you know what I mean? It was just on from day one, I swear. That is just like, I dig that part. And like I've been singing like, cause I don't know the words, but I've been singing along so hard, just butchering the words, but I can't help it, man. I love this song so much. Yeah. That I mentioned in the other video. If you watched, you saw the Dark and Wild Part 2. That is like, that's one of my favorite moments. It's one of my favorite moments, period, of BTS. I just love that so much, and I look forward to it coming on. The other thing I want to say is, yo, man, I am digging the rocking the white t-shirt with your collared shirt unbuttoned. I mean, it's like a moment in time. I used to walk around like that all the time, and I love that. I still love that look, man. For real, I love it. Oh, you said, man, this crowd, they just give so much pop to these guys. Yo, that was sweet. That was so much fun. This one, you know, I asked for some live performances and I got a bunch of links, and I'm going to them because you guys sent me a bunch. I mean, there was a couple different songs, but this one, I just wanted to start here when I start going through live performances. So I would say, for me personally, I feel like this one was like, this was my pick. This was my pick to do this live one with you guys. So the next one I'll do one that was recommended to me from you guys. It's in the comments. So if you guys have any thoughts on the very next live BTS footage I should do, but it's got to be from this album, from Dark and Wild, because I don't want to leave it yet. That's the thing, is I don't want to leave Dark and Wild yet. I want to stay in this moment because I enjoy it so much. So I'm going to the next record. It's happening very soon, but for right now, I just want to stay in Dark and Wild. So if you have any other live performances that you think are just sweet and I gotta see, and you want me to watch along with you guys, send them in, man. Send them in. It's not just different eras of music, it's the different eras of their look and stuff. And the last thing I'm gonna say before I go is, I would say they probably have some of the best hair of anybody. On top of everything else that I mentioned, I love all their different hairs, and it changes so much. But in this one here, it's completely different than the way we see them now. You know what I mean? And I love that. All right, guys, I am outie. I will see you in the next video. It's your friend, Tommy Marz. I purple you.